what I've got here is a Fiat Ducato, I think, yeah. Fiat, yes. And I'm changing the CV joint. So this nut is a 50mm. Yeah. Get yourself a big boy.
What the hell?
Rip it off. So that's nice and free, which is very good. Now we need to remove.
It's so bouncy, that thing.
Yeah, we need to remove the bottom ball joint, and I'll remove this. I'll be able to move the lower arm a bit lower and shift the entire unit to the side, and then I'll get the drive shaft out. Couple things, a little update. So the drop link removed, track rod end removed, and now I've just removed the bottom ball joint. Drive shaft is out, and if you look, there is a lot of movement. I think I'll pull it out from the gearbox. I think it's just with a bar out, and that's it. So I'll do that now. First we need to get the clips off. Screwdrivers are useful as well. In this case, there we go. And that's it. So you're aiming for this part that holds the ball joint, little balls, yeah? Oh, you see? It's fairly easy, but you can tell it's worn. So, yeah. So that's crap. I can put that back in the bag. One more thing, in some places when you buy CV joints, there is a surcharge on it. So when you return your old one, you get money back. Part now, there is a circlip which needs to be removed and replaced. There is also a trick on fitting these CV joints. So now what we can do, everything this is, you know, it's not like a car, a van, it's heavy. So yeah, clean it, nice. Wash, dry the shaft, you know, make it nice. And now what we remember, what you have to do is fit this rubber first. Fit it first and slide it all the way down. Now it's out the way, it doesn't bother you now. So what we need to do now is, there is a bag of goodies, and inside you have a circlip, so fit that circlip on now. There you go, circlip is on. Now into the new CV joint, squeeze the grease. Get yourself a cable tie and put the cable tie exactly in the middle of the circlip and squash as hard as you can. And now, if you're gonna find splines, oh, there you go, it's on the splines, through a piece of wood, hit it with a hammer. There you go. Now, no play, no movement, and all you need to do now is take a knife, and if you can just about to see, cut the cable tie off. Obviously get the excess of grease, put that back. Push the boot up. This side is on, and now obviously if you've got crap I've got crap light here, but if you I'll put a torch on. Oh, maybe now. Oh, so there is this groove that I told you about earlier. That's where the small end has to be, and obviously big one outside. And now clamp there and clamp there. So because it's facing to me, I'll do the top one first. And push it as tight as possible. In my case it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teeth. Now get yourself a pair of normal pliers. There are special pliers for this job. Okay, so these are cutters, to be fair, but if you're gentle you can use them as well. See, gently squashing, and that's it. Just sometimes knock the end in, so that's on this side. Now the bottom, a little bit of nice and shiny. Job done. Now just take that, fit it back, you're ready to go. Sound. So quick update, I've just completed the job, so obviously that's all knocked in as it should be. Drive shaft is in, there are no leaks, nothing is leaking. If from the gearbox, if you jack the engine up, the car up high enough, so the gearbox is leaning to the other side. So the ball joint is on, this one is on, drop link is on, so happy days. Now quick test drive to see if everything is sound, and it's ready to go.